Do this again. Let's do this again. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Big O's Top 20 Countdown. This week we count down the top 20 pop songs according to BDS.com. And we're talking to our guest, 100 Million Pretty. And we have a special old school jam of the week. And we got some more stuff. But let's get into it. The number 20 song comes from an awesome, awesome artist, 5 Seconds of Summer. This song was called Complete Mess on Big O's Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was a number 19 song, Dove Cameron, Boyfriend. We're talking to our guest, 100 Million Pretty. What's going on with you, man?
Nothing, man. Just on another call on my computer, trying to gain some knowledge, write some more songs, keep working, man. You know how it is. It never stops.
I understand. Tell my listeners about yourself, man.
So I'm from California. I rap and I sing. My artist name is 100 Mil Pretty. My brand is actually called Pretty Land Fantasy, and the whole thing behind that is it's a fantasy. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's about creating your own world, your own life through what you want. I utilize like a lot of reds, and I really want to sell sex. That's a big thing about Pretty Land Fantasy. Eventually, I'm gonna start selling lingerie for women because I include a lot of women in my cover arts, my videos. That's a whole nother story within itself, but that's the brand I'm looking to build right now. So
wow, that is so cool, man. So
yeah, man, keep working.
You have music out. How long you been doing music?
I'm not really too sure. I don't really keep track. Maybe a few years now. What really started picking up for me was when I learned about like marketing and stuff. Like I never used to really know how to market my stuff. So I just started putting myself on everything from like playlists to advertisements to working with big influencers to help blow up your songs. And it's turned out really well. One of my biggest songs is almost at 200,000 views. So looking to add a couple more zeros to that so we can talk some serious business.
Wow, that is so cool. Wow, so you're doing a lot. You're doing it BIG, man. I'm not mad.
Yeah, man, I'm trying, baby.
Yeah, man. Wow. All that at a young age, man. You're doing it big, man. Wow. But you know what? We're going to talk more to our guest. Let's get back in this countdown. The number 18 song comes from Shawty. Sweetie, I'm sorry, Sweetie. You know, I'm not good with this dang thing. This song is called Closer. Let's get into it on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, that was the number 17 song. Tesla and Ava Max, and that song was called The Model. Speaking of models, you were, like you said, you're doing a lot. Man, what made you feel like you wanted to like get into the to other adventures besides music?
What do you mean, like business wise or what?
Yeah, business wise, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've always liked business, you know, man. That's my main thing. Like, that's like my freedom away. Like, I don't really like taking vacations because I get like really like antsy, like I should be doing something. But I do other things on the side. I mean, I just love business, you know, numbers and making money and supporting my family. That's really the big thing for me, man. That's the reason why I'm doing that. So I got my merch being made this week. I'm gonna have my website up, start selling clothes, shirts, and stuff. And then when my brand gets a little bit bigger, again, I'll work it into the lingerie. But yeah, man, I just love business. You know, I love connecting with people.
Wow, you're a Hollywood man. You're a Hollywood already.
Yeah, man. Trust me, I'm gonna put my name on a big billboard down in Sunset.
Man, you're all over the place, man.
I'm gonna get a big poster of me naked.
Uh-oh. You might put that in West Hollywood. They might like it.
Yeah, in West Hollywood, they'll love it.
That's a mess, y'all. But let's get back into this countdown. The number 16 song is actually another one. It was one of my favorites. It's by Tate McRae. This song is called She's All I Want to Be. So let's get into it on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was the number 15 song, Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow with Industry Baby. And we're talking to one of the industry people here, 100 Mil Pretty. And it's time to get into your song. Well, this song is, wow, it's called Ruins. Tell us a little bit about this song.
So Ruins was pretty much a song about like the reason why I did a visual to that one, because if you look at the visual, it's like the start of my brand. Like I had to learn that the hard way. I had to develop a brand to develop like fans and stuff. So a lot of reds, that's my brand color. But yeah, the song Ruins, it's pretty much just about beauty. Like there's ugly and beauty, and there's beauty and ugly, kind of something like that, you know? Like it's a really professionally looking video, but the song's called Ruins because it's like there's always cracks inside the concrete, you know what I mean?
Wow, that's so cool. So let's get into it. Ruins by 100 Mil Pretty on Big Ooh Top 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah, y'all, that was a good song, brother. Man, wow, you're doing it big. Is this from an album? That's all.
Nah, I've been dropping singles lately. I haven't done any albums.
Wow.
Just singles.
That's cool. What made you just just want to like just drop singles instead of albums?
Well, since I'm still an unknown artist and I'm not big enough, nobody wants to listen to back to back to back songs from somebody they don't know. I don't. Like if I don't know who you are, I'm not gonna listen to your album. So I'll give you maybe one. If that one song's good, then I'll work into the second. But so yeah, I'm just dropping singles. I need to keep people's attention span on singles right now.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, you made me feel bad.
I mean, it's not personal. It's the fans, you know, the fans. It's what they want. It's not what I want.
Yeah, man. So what other projects that you have out that you have going on besides the lingerie, besides everything else? What's one thing that you haven't done that you really want to do?
Make $100 million. Haven't done that yet. I don't know. Probably get one of my songs to get number one. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why every time I get money, I dump it into my business because I can't keep. How am I going to compete with record labels who are spending $250,000 on a single record to get it number one? So that's my main goal right now is keep pushing super hard. I'll get a number one song in the world.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. More toward just 100 million city. But let's get into the number 14 song, which comes from Camila Cabello. This speaking Ed Sheeran. This song is called Bam Bam. Let's get into it. Bam Bam.
Let's do it.
Top 20 countdown. You know, I stole that from Soul Train. Y'all, we did a 3 in a row for you. The Camila Cabello. That song was called Bam Bam. Number 13 song was by Charlie Bruce. This song was called Light Switch. And the number 12 song was by Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa. That song was called Sweetest Pie. We're talking to yeah, it's time to get into the comedy corner. You know what? The comedy corner. This is going to be a really special comedy corner because it features yours truly. You know I do comedy, don't you? So you know what? Let's get into my comedy on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that was me. I don't want to be arrogant and say I'm funny because it's got to be terrible. Yeah, I'm funny. You know? That'd be all.
Facts, man.
We're talking to our guest, 100 Million Pretty. Wow. Young, man. You're young. You're doing it big. You're doing a lot, man. What's one thing? I already asked that, but you said you have singles, you have lingerie coming out, you have all kinds of stuff going up. Wow. Have you ever thought about books or albums or anything like? I'm not books or maybe even something else like acting.
Actually, that's crazy you brought that up because one of the shows I went to in LA, I met this guy. He came up to me, say he liked my music. I didn't even know who he really was in the beginning, but we kind of just went back and forth. And turns out he works for HBO. Wow. Now he's filming a TV series. It's called Forbidden Fruit. I can't say too much about it, but it's an 8 series episodes like for TV. And he wrote and produced the whole thing. He pitched it to HBO and they loved the idea and they funded his project with like $200,000. So he's doing his own thing. And I told him, and he asked me a couple months ago now, because he had a stripper scene. And he's like, hey, do you think one of your songs would fit in here for sync royalties? I'm like, that would be perfect. It didn't end up making the cut. But I told him next time when he has his next series shows, give me some time in advance of what the scene and what you're looking for, so I can kind of make a custom song for that. But when he's filming up to finish the show at the end of April, and then at the end of April, he's coming out here, and I'm going to catch up with him in a link and talk business over dinner and ask like, hey, if you got any other roles that could fit my criteria of looks, gender, whatever race you need, and, start my acting debut. And I was telling Abraham the same thing. When I go to dinner, I want him to come with me because since he wants to get into acting too, this is a great opportunity. This guy runs HBO. So, he has their attention if they're giving him money.
Wow. Wow, that is so cool.
Same for you as well.
Wow, that's awesome.
If there's cast acts that fit your criteria and they need you, I'll definitely send that connection over, man. I'm always about connecting people.
I'm down. I'm most definitely down. Like I said in the previous show, I've been an actor before, so I would love to do it. Wow, you're doing a lot. How old are you? How old are you, young man?
24.
Wow, you're young doing it, and you're so serious, man. What made you so serious at a young age?
Mentors, and can't be around naysayers, man. You can't be around people that are always thinking about what bad can happen. You need to be around people that are thinking what good can happen. Yeah. So that's what really changed me over really fast, was just being around the right people, the right energy. And just as that happens, you slowly start to morph into a different person. And the more you respect yourself and you take your time serious, everybody else will.
That's awesome. That's the truth. But you know what? Let's get into this countdown. Remember, 6 songs from Justin Bieber. This one is called Ghost. Let's get into it. Ghost by Justin Bieber on Big O's Top 20 Countdown.
Big O.
Yeah. The number 5 song we just played, that was by Imagine Dragons, JID, and League of Legends. That song was called Enemy. It's time to get into the age group remedy. Actually, no, I'm sorry. My bad. I skipped forward. My bad. Rewind. I'm going to have to edit this. The number 11 song, that was Lauren Spencer Smith with let's get into it. The number 11 song, Lauren Spencer Smith with Fingers Crossed on Big O's Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all. We did the number 10 song by Doja Cat. That song is called Need to Know. Now it's time to get into the extra song of the week, which comes from the second song, which comes from 100 Mil Pretty. This song is called Shot in the Dark. Give me that story. What's the story in that song, Shot in the Dark? Yo. Give me the story on the Shot in the Dark.
That song is just about overcoming a lot of people talking behind your back. The song The Shot in the Dark is pretty much like you're going for greatness and you never know where or what. There's not really a set path for greatness. You never know where success is going to come from, your luck or that shout out or that upgrade, whatever you're looking for. So the whole point of A Shot in the Dark was like, we're doing all these things. We don't know where it's going to end up, but we're still going to take the shot and we're going to try our hardest. Because at the end of the day, when we die, does it really matter? Yeah.
So let's get into it. A Shot in the Dark by 100 Mil Pretty. Yeah, man, I like that song. It's a good song, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
You're on your way, man.
Yeah, and I like to sing and rap. I'm dropping a new song called Sinner. That's just like rap. But I also like to do pop rap, and I like to sing as well. So that's what A Shot in the Dark was about.
Man, that's awesome. You like to sing, man. Wow. How long you been singing?
Not as much as rapping, that's for sure. Probably like a year, 2 years, about 3 years now for that one. Yeah, I kind of like. It just depends. I have a little bit more criteria, more for the fans. A lot more women are gonna like the singing compared to the guys that are gonna like more the rap.
Yeah. Wow, that is so cool. What advice would you give someone who would like to do what you're doing?
If I can go back in the time and tell myself in the beginning, would be to obviously have connections. You need to network with almost everyone, even though you don't think there's someone that can learn something from. There's always something you can learn from someone. Connections, get to know people. Marketing, make sure you get your marketing down, whether if you're going to do it or hire a team. And don't be afraid to spend money. I mean, you're not going to get to the top and meet these big people without spending money. A lot of my homies that make music, that been making music longer than me or just started, they're like, hey, how do you get your song to blow up like this? And I'm like, first of all, how much are you going to spend on the marketing? Probably like $100. And then I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. And I'll tell them, well, hey, it's not going to go far, because if you're willing to spend $1,000 on an iPhone and not even use it properly, and when you put out your record, you only want to spend $150, $200. It's like, dude, how are you going to compete with the number one guys? They're spending $250,000 to $1 million, if not $2 million, $3 million. So Yeah, that's what I would say, man. Don't be afraid to spend money, make connections, and keep learning the marketing.
That's right. That's right. What do you think about these the people who pay to get their songs streamed on streamed or even like YouTube or to put it on their thing, make them
I
numbers
think
go
it's
up?
awesome. Music is just like a business. You're a business, and you need to get how does Coca-Cola spent $4.2 billion on advertisements last year? How much money and attention did that bring them? Unlimited. So you have to get known. So yes, you should probably spend all your money if you could.
Yeah,
Honestly, man. I mean, run ads. That's what I'm telling you to run ads, Spotify playlists, TikTok influencers, pay to get into rooms with high executives. Like, trust me, you're gonna have to pay eventually. So just get used to it.
yes, 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 yes. Wow,
Yeah.
that's deep. That's deep. But let's get back to this countdown. The number 9 song actually comes from the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. This song was called "Stay" on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, we did a 3 in a row. Number 9, the Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber, "Stay." Number 8 was Gail with ABCDFU. I like that title. The
Yeah,
number,
that's funny actually.
the number 7 song was by Post Malone and The Weeknd, "One Right Now." But let's get into the independent song, which also comes from 100 Million Pretty. This song was called "Heart of Ice." And to be honest with you, I will be honest with you. This was actually the third song I actually picked before you even told me that you wanted this. You wanted this song. I said, you know what? I'm gonna play this song anyway. So tell me about this. Tell me about this because there is some reason why I gravitated towards this. You got to tell me the reason why.
What song? Which one is it? Heart of Ice?
Heart of Ice.
Um, I don't know, man. I love that song. It's a poppy song. A lot of people like, a lot of people like that pop rap stuff. It's kind of like the new wave right now with the auto tune. So, but the song Heart of Ice is pretty much what it explains, like when you're on your road to greatness, you're going to run into a lot of people. You're going to lose a lot of friends. You're going to lose a lot of family. You're going to have naysayers, people telling you, no, it's not possible. And the whole point of me saying Heart of Ice was I went cold to it. I just don't care. I stopped caring about what other people thought of me. And when in reality, I only need to know what I thought. And so that's took me a long way, man. And, I've heard it all, So the whole point of Heart of Ice is like, you got to go cold to the naysayers, man. Don't even give them any attention. Be like, you can't do it. Like, I don't even see the negativity. I just off of it. So that's the reason why I put that song Heart of Ice, because, you only really need your own approval. That's it.
That's right. That's right. So let's get into it. 100 Mil Pretty with Heart of Ice on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, man. I like that song. It lived up to my expectations, man. It was awesome, man. It was
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
you doing it big, man, at a young age, man. Where do you see yourself the next I'm gonna say like 10, I'm gonna give you like a short term, 5 years.
Hopefully in the next 5 years, I have a really, really big fan base and I'm selling out the Staples Center. That's my main goal. I really just want to sell out the Staples Center, even if it's one time. I just feel like that would be such an remarkable experience and a memory to have. It would I would be able to die happy if I did that.
Wow.
Like, because I mean, imagine 20,000 people singing your song. I mean, that is so emotional. It's like, I'll probably cry on stage, like, just to be honest. And then I'll also, bring friends and family on board, like, let them get on stage and tell their story and motivate these younger kids to be like, hey, if I want to do this business, or if I want to do music, or if I want to start a clothing brand, that we've all been through up and downs, but if you keep going, you will prevail over all that,
That's the truth.
So hopefully still selling out the Staples Center in the next 5 years. That's the goal.
That's awesome.
That'd be very fun for me.
That's a goal, man. I wish you so much success on that, man. And
Appreciate it.
you know what? Let's get back in this countdown, though.
Like 5 Real Flames, that shit was dope. Like, my only suggestion, like a dope.
Yeah, y'all, that was the number 5 song, Imagine Dragons and JID and League of Legends. That song was called Enemy. The old school gem of the week comes from a legend. He was born, oh man, he was born in 1899. So that was like, ooh, I don't know how many years, but that's 100 years. This is from the legend himself, the Duke of Ellington. Duke Ellington. This song is called Take the A Train, the old school gem of the week on Big Woo Top 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah, y'all, that was the old school gem of the week. We're talking to our guest, 100 Mil City. Man, we're talking about 100 Mil City. We're talking about all the stuff that you're doing. We're talking about all the stuff that you're doing. Is there somebody special in your life, or are you just still looking?
No, man, I don't got no time for girls right now, man. They're a waste of time and money.
Uh-oh. You must have got heartbroken.
No, I've had a relationship before, but like I said, it's very rare that you find someone that's one's greatness. I feel like there's a pandemic of average going on. Everybody just wants to do what is expected. No one's going above the grade. And I dumped the girl because I'm a Ferrari and she's at best an Accord, a Civic.
Wow.
And us being together, we'll kill each other, meaning I'm trying to go 100 miles an hour. You're going 20. How does that work? It doesn't.
Yeah.
So that I just told her straight up, like, hey, it's never anything personal, but we're adults. Let's have the conversation. And then I was like, hey, this is what I want. If you don't want that, that doesn't make you wrong, but it makes you wrong for me. Wow. So I just had to move on and say, hey, I want greatness. And if you can't provide that to me, then I'll just find it with someone else later on in the future.
That's a really mature thing to say. A lot of people don't feel like that. A lot of people just go and waste their time, and it's awesome that you're actually doing that you actually saw that, you recognize that before it got too late.
Yeah, and when you nip it in the bud faster, it's better than just waiting, because it's only going to get worse for her, and it's just like a Band-Aid. You rip it off, it hurts for a little bit, but then it goes away.
Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome. But you know what, you all, we're talking to our guest, just, you know what, number 4 song. I want you to give me your one of your final thoughts before we play the number 1 song. Before we play number 4 song. I keep skipping ahead. Why do I keep skipping ahead?
All right.
Give me something. Give me something.
What do you want to know? What's going on? What's in my thoughts lately?
Yeah, what's in your thoughts? Just give me 3 minutes real quick.
Just waking up, hustling every day, getting better, going to the gym, fixing my health. Looking at things that I can invest in and make more money. Just overall bettering myself in every aspect, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, and wake up every day and trying to be the best I can be. That's all we can really do.
Wow.
Make more money.
Awesome.
What else? You know what it is, man. It's all the same stuff.
You're right about that. But y'all, let's get into the number 4 song, which comes from Glass Animals. This song is called Heat Wave.
Damn, I didn't know Glass Animals still was making music.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they are. They're number 4.
I listened to him a long time ago.
Yeah, what? Wow. Let's get into their latest single, Heat Waves, on Big Old's Top 20 Countdown. You guys, we did a 3 in a row for you. We did number 4 was Glass Animals with Heat Waves. Number 3 was Lato, Big Energy featuring Mariah Carey. And number 2 was Lil Nas X with That's What I Want. And y'all, it's time to get to the number 1 song, which comes from Doja Cat.
You there?
Woman. That's it. Woman. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I got cut out. My bad. Okay, what were we asking?
Let's get into it. The number 1 song, Woman, by Doja Cat on Big Old Top 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, that will be awesome number 1 song. 100 Mil, tell everybody how they can reach you.
Yo, man, you can reach me on every platform: Spotify, TikTok, Apple Music, Instagram, Twitter at 100M Pretty, just like my tattoo, 100M Pretty. And if you don't follow me, you will eventually, and maybe you see one of my ads one day. Who knows, man?
I forgot to ask you one question. Why did you choose that name, 100 Mil Pretty?
I used to go by a lot of different names, but I used to go by like my original name, my first name, Brent Russell. But it was just kind of like, it's not a good marketing tool. Just a lot of people, it's just boring. And my boy's like, whoa, my friend told me to go buy something with pretty in it. He's like, because you're good looking. I was like, all right, well, I was trying to think of like different names of pretty, and I was just asleep one day and I thought of like 100 Mil Pretty. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a ring to it. And I've always wanted money. So I just went 100 mil pretty, and $100 million is pretty. So that's it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I want to say thank you to my guest, 100 Mil Pretty. I want to say thank you to all the listeners. I think this is our 20th show. Man, we're doing a lot of shows. This is the sixth
Wow.
season. You guys have hung with me. I want to say thank you. And if you want to reach me, you can reach me at www.linktree.com/OLUSHEYI.banjo. And the thought for the week is you can do anything, just try. And
Yes, I love that.
The gospel song of the week comes from one of my favorites. A couple of weeks ago on Easter Sunday, they had a battle with Mary Mary, and that was an awesome battle. This is one of my favorites, BB and CC Winans with Heaven. God bless you. God keep you until we meet again. And we're done. Yeah, we're done.